break in 2019. And we're going to get into a game here. It is going to be Kyle Hendricks pitching against Rookie Davis. And we're going to be at home against the Pirates. Okay, before we actually get into the game, I'll do a quick recap of their standings. I'm a half game behind the St. Louis Cardinals going into the All-Star break. So I'm a half game behind the Cubs, a half game behind the Cardinals going into the All-Star break. 5 game, the Brewers, Pirates, and the Reds are pretty much trailing behind, trying to catch us. So we're gonna look to hang another L on the Pirates and pick up another win. So here we go.
Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play. The blood in my veins, ice cold. Clutches number 20.
I've been to anybody who's been following along, I've been keeping up with my franchise for the. I've been keeping up with my Be a Pro for the New York Islanders, so I've been pretty busy with that. But I've had some free time just recently to be able to go ahead and get into.
No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs.
Anyway, as you can see, we're getting ready to go.
Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and jump into the game. The Starling Marte.
Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And the curveball is
and we got the strikeout on Marte to open up the game.
Strikeout to begin the afternoon. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates.
We're going to look at the lineup for the Pirates.
Their opponent's winning streak.
And they're high.
Taking a look at this lineup, Matt,
looks
one
like
thing you have to take into account is the
really
variables that you
here.
can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup.
We're probably going to be looking at Josh Bell, trying to make sure that we keep him under wraps.
It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start him with a
And
changeup,
that one
but
was
this
up
is too high,
in
ball 1.
a little in. Frazier is 3 for 12 against Hendricks with 1 home. One of those 3 being a home run. So
the 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Misses that
Time
sinker.
for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
He fouls that one away. Catcher calling for the change
to start the game. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
So the count moves
This has been an
full.
epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He fouls that one
And
off.
now
We're
this'll
back
be
to
the
full
10th pitch of
count.
the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it.
Right. Throw across the diamond, and he got him.
Post play at first.
Bang, bang. We got Josh
The
Bell
next to
coming
hit.
up.
First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be
The
one of the
ball
league's
on the outside.
best hitters for average coming into this year.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2.
Got him.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Strike 3 call.
Got him with the sinker. And he is out. And we're moving on to the next inning.
Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score.
We are moving on to the next inning.
Davis gets the start for
Rookie
Pittsburgh in this
Davis.
one. What do we need to know here,
I
Danny?
kid you
Hey,
not.
Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's
Rookie
really been struggling
Davis.
lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over
Not ask me. I don't
1.50.
get it.
Lots of base
But
runners,
whatever.
lots of hits, and lots of walks,
Carlos
and
Gonzalez
that
is
doesn't
stepping
add
to
up
the
very
plate.
good performances, so he's going to look to turn things
Just
around in
Mr.
this one here
Davis.
today.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead
Carlos
things off here in the
Gonzalez
bottom
launches
half
that
of
one
the first.
down, and
Reynolds
that
is
got
over to
caught.
his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of
And we're
Chicago
gonna-
to check out the Cubs starting
We're going to
lineup.
look at the
What do you
lineup for
think
the
they need to do to
Cubs.
keep the winning streak rolling,
Hayward,
D-Lo?
Bryant,
Yeah,
Baez,
Matty, this
Rizzo,
lineup has struggled to
Contreras,
score runs the last
Schwarber,
couple games.
Hendricks
Last 3
hitting
to
in the
4
eighth,
games to
and
be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way.
Desalaco
Can't wait for that 2-3 run
in the
homer.
9th.
They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little
Hayward
hit
at
and
the
run,
dish
maybe a little
now.
old school baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. This is
Hayward
on the ground
rides
over
that
the
one down
first.
the first base
And he'll
line,
take it
and
onto the
he's
bag
out.
himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the
Here's
third
Chris
baseman.
Bryant now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Reynolds. And that's the 3rd out.
And
3
1, 2,
down for the
3.
Cubs. And this
Corey
is still
Dickerson
a
at the plate.
nothing ball game.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dickerson.
In there, strike 1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has 7 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. And it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed.
Got him on that
Really
changeup.
fooled him that time for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Batting
And this team, they're not
third
going to be
baseman.
moving around this much
Colin
as some of the
Moran is
new
coming
age
to the
teams.
plate.
The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Schwarber is
Yeah,
going to get there
Schwarber
as he
got the
backs up to
catch on
put
the
it
fly
away.
up
And there are 2 gone
To
now.
left field. We got 2 out.
Digging in the
And
switch
Ryan
hitter,
Reynolds is
Ryan
coming to the
Reynolds.
plate.
And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
He likes hitting the lefties. With a better average against lefties, he's gotten more RBIs against right-handers. So
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up.
almost got him
ball
on that
one.
one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Almost got him on that one.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, strike on that
We're seeing
sinker.
quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
So we got a 2-1
Sometimes
count.
it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Throwing that change up. And we're going to be throwing. Here comes the next pitch.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Oh, got him.
First, but he's called out and the side is retired.
And the side is retired.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
He's the team in steals with 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Get out to a restaurant, see a different city.
Hit it! Hit your ass!
Fight in front of some hostile fans.
Whoop that trick!
The throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it.
You're gonna stay.
Like got him on his
I know you are.
leg, which could be
I know you're gonna stay.
For him. But from
Rizzo leads the Cubs with 16 home runs. He's hitting 282, 56 RBIs with a 351 on base percentage. Come on, Rizzy. Come on, Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Rizzo lines that one.
And that'll
in
get
the center.
down for
That was a base hit. We got runners on first and second.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Now batting, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson
and he's
Contreras
looking to snap
plate.
out of what's been a rather dry
4
spell
for
at the
21.
plate.
Last few games, he's 4 for 21.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the
Contreras
air toward right
launches
center.
this one.
After it is Marte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
And we got runners at first and second still with 1 out.
Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte. Another one of those
Kyle
super
Schwarber coming to the
athletic
plate.
outfielders with the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
And a few steps off a second
Schwarber
there. Now the
lines
pitch.
that
Tucker
one.
into shallow center.
Shallow
He
center.
makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
We got Kyle Hendricks at the plate.
Stepping in, Kyle Hendricks. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch, swinging a
Hendricks
blooper to the right side.
bloops this one to
Reynolds
right,
is
but
going to get
Reynolds
there,
with the catch.
and that retires the side.
So we
Cubs
waste 2
strand a
runners.
couple. We'll move to the
And
3rd with no score.
No score. As we're going to the 3rd inning.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Cervelli pops that one up, and
it's a quick out,
Descasso
number
gets
1.
the out.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Cole Tucker. He'll get to take his
Tucker
first cuts
dish.
here. No
He
contact
misses
on the
that
sinker
sinker.
there, and he's behind 0-1. Tucker is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in
Got him
multiple
with
ways
the
on the
curveball
field.
on the outs.
Yeah, and it works.
On the
It works for him
outside.
in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
3rd inning, no score to this point.
He fouled off the changeup. Still 0-2. He's fighting.
The next 0-2.
He's going down.
Good
It's
swing
just
on
a
a
matter
tough
of
pitch,
when.
and he'll stick around to see another one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. High in the air out to center field. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2.
Catch in center for the second out.
Into the box now, Davis. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gonzalez
with the
and
catch,
makes the
and
catch
that's
for
the end of the
number
inning.
3. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up.
Bottom of the third, and nobody scored.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll get his first opportunity.
Daniel Descalso with the dish. And then we go back to the top of the order.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up.
Descalso popped that one up, and
away.
He's out.
And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Moran is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The right fielder.
Begging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Hayward fouled that one off.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base.
That's it. That's the end of the inning.
And the side is retired.
We move on to the We move on to the fourth inning.
Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and Starling Marte
like
steps in to start out the inning.
Marte at the dish.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Ooh.
Grounder down the line at third. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Bryant
with the scoop and the throw, and he got him.
Beats him at first, and
Marte thought he was going to get him. No.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see.
Got him with the changeup. Struck him out.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on
Hendricks
strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why.
Josh Bell at the plate.
Good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Descalso gloves it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired.
And we're moving on to the bottom of the 4th inning. No score.
On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swung at it pretty early and just kind of rolled it over.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift.
One.
To his left, Tucker.
And
the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now the Cubs
Javier Baez. He got a single when he smacked the pitcher. When he hit it off the pitcher. Literally.
Down toward third.
And,
makes the catch. Well done.
Baez got snapped by Moran.
But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner.
Anthony Rizzo is coming to the plate. We got 2 outs going into the bottom of the 4th.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
that's the end of the inning.
Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches.
We're moving into the 5th inning.
Still tied, nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate
Corey
down
Dickerson
here.
coming to the ditch.
They've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's
Descalzo picking that one up, throwing first, and he is out.
With a ground out, 1 away.
So 5 innings in, and we have no score.
Ready for another chance.
Colin
Moran flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses inside.
That's a ball inside.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
So we're sitting at 3-2.
And this is
got him
and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down.
Moran's out.
The 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. They'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
For a strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Behind 0-2 now.
Caught him up again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down. And the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases.
So no.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
2 outs.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single grip will start a flood.
Francisco Cervelli is at the dish.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli.
Got
him
with
look
the
at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at
You
third.
could argue about the location of that curveball, but
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
It's 0-2 now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Fly out to center,
is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this.
Pittsburgh broke up the no-no, but we still have a 0-0 score.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching with how often they're going after the first pitch of the at-bat. Already in the game, they've hit into 10 first pitch outs. So, unfortunately, they're not putting up much of a fight right now.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Doing the curveball, and we fouled that one away. And
the
still
next 0-2.
0-2.
This one's flared off to the right side.
To right
Reynolds is in
Reynolds
a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Rat bastard.
Into the box.
Kyle Schwarber
flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something
that one
and drive
off.
it out of
Barely.
this AB.
He got that curveball, but it just bended a little too far foul.
The wind up and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Forcing fastball outside.
1 out, nobody on.
Fouled that one off too. That's 0-2 count, 1 out. Schwarber
This
at
is
the
swung
plate.
on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will
we
not
got
be
0-2
caught.
count.
It's a foul ball.
Still moving on to the next pitch. He fouled that one away too. Schwarber keeping the pressure on Davis here.
Hit
Davis,
hard to the right.
He fouled that one off again.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic
5
battle.
pitches
5
in.
foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
This is line to left,
there we
and
go.
that's into the
That
outfield
one
for a
left,
1-out
and
base
Schwarber
hit.
is on first.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help
Kyle
you sleep
Hendricks
better
at
at
the
night,
plate.
Dan.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Hendricks
tried
with
a surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Descalzo, Daniel Descalzo.
Daniel Descalzo. He flew out in his last at bat.
We got Schwarber at second. We're hoping for a base hit here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Descalzo foul that one into the stand.
At second with 2 down.
Got a hold of that curveball, but just a little early.
Swinging a looper to
Descalzo.
left. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get to it. This one's
Dickerson
down.
gets his hands on it. Schwarber's at the plate, and we get the first run on the board.
Comes across the
Cubbies score 1-0.
It's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Carlos
Yeah, it's been a
Gonzalez
great
coming to the
pitcher's duel
plate.
up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Carlos Gonzalez at the plate. Descalzo
Here's
at
Cargo,
first.
Carlos Gonzalez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
That's foul.
0 for 2 from him so far in this
Early
one.
on that curveball. Very early.
He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete.
5 innings
the Cubbies are in front, 1-0.
Have a 1-0 lead. We got 5 innings in. The Cubs have a 1-0 lead.
Striding into the box,
Cole
Tucker
coming
will
to
start
the
things
plate.
out in their half of the 6th, but as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that.
Still
They've been
strumming on.
completely overmatched to this point.
He's at
1 hit through
65
5
pitches
innings.
right
I mean,
now.
what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw
Bryant
to first
scooped
gets
that
him,
one
so the
quickly
leadoff
through that
man's
one to
retired
first.
here to begin the 6th.
He's out. And the pitcher's
And now
coming
it's
to the plate.
Pirates pitcher Davis flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And a strike
him
called
with
at
the
the
sinker.
knees, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Okay, 2-1.
Bases are
2-1
empty,
count.
1 man out. To 2-2
Got
now.
him with the changeup.
Breaking ball.
Got him with the
Third
curveball.
strike
Strike
as that
3. He
catches
is
his own for out
down.
number 2.
He's racking up a
Strikeout
fair
number
amount of strikeouts
6.
now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Sterling Marte at the dish. And they're looking at a drag bunt. Awesome.
In now, Starling Marte. As he pops the first pitch
fouled that
foul
one
behind
off.
the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
He's 4 for 26 against Hendricks with 5 Ks in his career.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Line towards center field. Gonzalez
got him, and that's the third and final out.
To retire the side.
And we're going to move
Down in
on
order go the Pirates.
to
They're
the
down
bottom of the
1-0.
6th with Hayward, Bryant, and Baez coming up.
Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Hayward
Ready
at the
with the
plate.
first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Bell brings it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Hayward grounds out the bell.
Ready once
Chris
again.
Bryant
Chris
at the
Bryant.
dish.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year,
Wow.
MVP. I mean, get in line.
Bryant motoring around. He gets
And
to
he'll
second
reach
base.
second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a
Sprayed
big
it the
moment in
other
this
way
game.
by
If his teammates can
by
pick
Bell.
him up
That
and drive
was
him in now,
beautiful.
that might be all they need to get
Sprayed
the
it by
W here.
Davis. Sprayed it by Bell. That was beautiful. He just hit it the other way, and we got 1 out. Bryant's on second, and Baez is at the plate.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. Swinging a
Baez
liner.
fouled that one away.
Bryant leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Baez.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
Fouled that one away
But
too.
foul.
He's getting away a tick early on these pitches, but he's bringing it.
This is line to left. And he stretches
oh,
this is off his glove.
Bryant got the single. It hit off the glove of the left fielder.
It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys
Rizzo
is
at the dish
hero of being able to get the barrel of the ball.
Two guys on. Rizzo's at the plate. God help those Pirates.
Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Pirates have somebody up in the bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Well, he's only throwing 40 pitches through 6 innings.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now a long throw to third.
And we got runners at second and third.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And we got 2 runs on the board now.
That breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew
Bottom of the
it was a matter of
6th.
time before he started barreling.
Wilson Contreras coming to the plate.
Game, and I'm sure he's feeling
well, that's the end for Davis. And they're bringing in a reliever.
Out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound.
Davis
and we're going to have a
handing over the ball.
As that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Bye, Mr. Davis.
So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jordan Lyles is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Jordan Lyles.
He's going to be coming up against Wilson Contreras right now.
He'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam.
Right now,
what does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Skied into very shallow right. Reynolds is over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third
Schwarber
base.
at the plate.
So
they're going to walk him.
Now.
Loading the bases.
He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. And now
so Hendricks,
bases loaded, 2 men gone.
Hendricks
on
Hendricks
will
at
be
the
next
dish.
to bat.
The bases are loaded.
On its way.
Hendricks lines this one to center. That's going to be the last out.
Under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just
we got another
1 run scores here in the frame.
It's
so 1
2-0
on 3 hits,
going
no
into
errors,
the 7th inning.
and 3 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Cubs are on top, 2-0.
It's 2-0 going into the 7th.
Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Adam Frazier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
This might be Hendricks' last inning. And it's mostly just going to depend on what his pitch count sits at when we get towards the end of the inning and where his energy is, because I don't want to run him too far into the ground, especially coming off of the All-Star break. And I'm sure everybody has had a chance to pretty much rest. So going to someone in the bullpen, even if it's just to give Hendricks a chance to cool off, is better than nothing. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it now, got Josh Bell coming to the plate. I'm going to go ahead and take a look in there. Bell is a switch hitter. Got Dickerson and Moran as hitting lefties. Looks like most of them favor most of them look like they do better against. It's a mix, so I'm trying to figure out which one to do here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna warm up Carl Edwards Jr. and I'm gonna warm up Mike Montgomery.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
So, Bell's up 2-0. Fastball, but he fouls that one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
High in the air out to center field. And Gonzalez will put this one away.
Gonzalez standing there, and he just reaches over and snatches it. Corey Dickerson at the plate.
Hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Right there for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows.
Swung on and hit deep.
That one is
This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and
that
gone.
One's gone. 86 pitches, and he gave up a run finally.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And as the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
So,
well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
What we're going to do here is we're going to bring in the sinker.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. No
Let's
hits
see if
to
we
this
can
point.
get out of this inning first.
Line toward the alley in left center.
And that ain't happening.
For a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
So we got a runner at second.
And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Yeah.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run.
We're going to do a mound.
With a base hit into the outfield.
We're going to bring a couple of people to the mound. We're going to sit here and take a look here. Reynolds. He don't hit well against the lefties, so I'm gonna bring in Carl Edwards Jr.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
So Hendricks will be coming out. Edwards will be coming in.
He can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Hendricks getting a salute from the crowd as he walks off.
Carl Edwards Jr. will get the ball here.
Carl
as he
Edwards
looks to get
Jr.
the final out in the top of the 7th.
Coming in.
Carl Edwards Jr.
So we got Carl Edwards Jr. We're going to go ahead and sit Mike Montgomery. I'm going to go ahead and warm up. I'm going to go ahead and let Pedro Strop get loose, as well as Craig Kimball, just in case. I don't want to be
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Caught off guard. Edwards misses inside with a ball. So we're going to throw another curveball here. And
off his leg on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first.
So we got runners at first and third.
Back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's
really
acting out there,
foul
I think it looks
away.
like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready with the 0-1.
One ball,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Inside
Got him.
corner, called as strike
Got him
1
with
and
the
2.
fastball in the inside
Hey,
corner.
that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Struck him.
Got him.
You talk about pulling a rabbit out
Got
of the
him.
hat. He gets out of the jam.
Edwards.
And the side is retired.
Save.
Pirates get just a 1, and
Save
that's all.
that one.
Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Cubs
We're
lead
going
it
to the bottom of the
2-1.
7th. Cubs still up 2-1.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home
And
plate,
looks
so it
like we
appears
got
we'll
some
see a
movement
double
going
switch
on.
here.
And let's see what happens. We got ourselves a little double switch, so that means we're going to have a new pitcher
Liriano
coming
gets
in.
the call from the pen to
Francisco
take over on the mound
Liriano
and start
coming
the
in.
home 7th.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 47,
Francisco Liriano got moved to the 6th hole.
Now playing right field.
And
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Descalzo, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And Gregory Polanco is going to be in right field, taking the 9-hole position. So that's good for them.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks.
Okay, so we have Descalzo. So we're not even in any realm of having to hit with a
He's set
pitcher
and the pitch.
unless it gets
Way
crazy.
late on the fastball for strike 1.
So we're sitting at the 9-hole. This is the 9-hole right now. So we more than likely won't be seeing a pitcher come
The
up
0-1.
unless things get
Grounded
interesting.
back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And that's
Descalzo
out number
grounds
1.
out to second for the first out.
So the lineup
Carlos
flips over.
Gonzalez.
Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Carlos Gonzalez at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh,
Slider,
he
and that's hit on the ground
whacked
towards
that
second.
one.
Frazier
To
on
second.
the grass. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, their shift worked. Jason Hayward at the
Jason
plate.
Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a little
that
blooper
one's
to center.
blooped to the
Tucker
center.
into shallow
Tucker
center. He's
got
there
it.
to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches.
So we're going to the
as
top
they're
of the
unable
8th.
to add to their 2-1 lead.
And we've got Carl Edwards on the mound, but we've got Stroke and
Leading off the inning, Cole Tucker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kimball.
This thing's
in the-
far from over, even though we're
in the
moving into the
bullpen.
back end of this game. Only
got
down
Cole
by 1.
Tucker.
All they need to do is get this leadoff guy,
It's
and
Cole
they're an
Tucker,
extra base hit
Gregory
away from tying this thing
Polanco,
up.
and Sterling Marte. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Edwards pitch to Tucker and then see what happens. And then if he gets on base, bring in Stroke and let Stroke try to clean this up.
First offering on its way. In tied at
Cutter
93,
misses
ball
inside.
1.
That's a good pitch
gonna
to
go-
lay off
I'm
right
gonna
there.
go
That
ahead
cutter
and
inside, and that is a
have them
real tough
ready
pitch
and
for
waiting
hitters to
in
lay
case
off of.
they're needed.
And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fouled away.
He fouled away that cutter, so it's 1-1 now.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the
Missed a
zone for strike
curveball.
2.
Nasty, filthy curveball. Calling for another one. This one a little inside. Edwards answers, and he fouled that one off. Now to the fastball.
Swing and a miss
Hey,
on the
missing the
fastball, and that's
fastball.
the first out.
We got Gregory Polanco
People
coming to
always
the
talk
dish.
about how important getting the lead
And
off man on
Edwards
base is, and
Jr.
it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job.
He's
of
going to
attacking
stay
the
on the
hitter
mound.
and sending
I'm
him
keeping him on the mound.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
Honestly, I think he's earned
getting
it.
his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Got him with the cutter
And
up
that's
and
taken for strike one.
up and outside
One
a
out,
little.
nobody on.
Forcing fastball outside.
Lifted the other way to left
Lifted
center.
that one to left center.
Schwarber sprinting after it.
Schwarber is.
He tracks it
Chased it
down,
down.
and makes the play to record the second out.
We got 2 outs now. Sterling Marte at the dish.
Digging in now.
Marte is 0 for 3.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now a pitch on the way. In there for strike
Got him with
one.
the
0
fastball.
and 1.
Up and away. 2-seam fastball inside.
Swung
Hey,
on and
missed
missed that
that
strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work.
Got him with the curveball outside. Low and outside, and he swung and missed it.
Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1.
Man, woo! We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Cubs are still up 2-1. All hangs well. Craig Kimball will come in and try to shut this one down.
Is on to pitch out of the bullpen
Richard
in the bottom
Rodriguez
half
will
of the
pitch.
8th.
Coming in to pitch for the Pirates.
Richard.
The next.
Ooh, Chris Bryant.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
So it's going to be Bryant, Baez, and Rizzo.
But I got to think they're going to pitch him up.
It's going to be the
maybe
heart of the
elevate
order.
Something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now that's popped up. Bell in foul
Fouled that
ground.
one off.
And no one will get this one.
Threw that fastball inside. He just yanked it.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
And that one's
But
foul.
this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2
Slider
now.
to the outside.
Might have
so
been
it's
cheating for
0-2
another
count.
fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball. And
Josh
had him
Bell
a little bit
caught
out in
that
front.
one.
And this is taken in for out
We
number
got 2
1.
out. Oh, so we got our first out. Baez coming
So
to
one
the
gun
dish.
here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
They'll schedule Craig Kimball to pitch. Baez at the plate
Here's
now.
the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
Oh,
And it's a foul ball.
Baez almost put us up by 2 runs, but that one was foul.
The 0-1 on its way. This is flared out towards second.
Damn.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Lucky bastard.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony
It was
Rizzo
an RBI
to
single
dish.
for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a liner. That gets down.
Got
and
that
he's
one.
got
Gap
himself a
shot.
base hit. So the
Rizzo's
bottom of the
on
inning is still
first.
alive after the 2-out base hit.
We
Talk
got
about having a pretty special game.
Trez coming to the plate.
Single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's
Trez
away,
at the
shooting
plate.
it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras.
Oh,
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
man, that one ended up in
So
the
now
corner,
they'll have
and
2
we
men
got
in scoring
runners at second
position
and
following
third.
the 2-out double.
Well, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets
Wow.
the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even
Kyle
breaking
Schwarber
a
coming
sweat.
up.
But then a single and a double, and now
Hopefully.
he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Hopefully, I can get a hit
In,
with
Kyle
Schwarber.
A hit in 2
add a
at-bats
run
for him
to
at
this
this point in the
lead.
ball game.
I'm hoping. But we'll see how it goes. We got Schwarber at the dish, and they're gonna walk him. They're walking Schwarber. I think the pitcher's next. I think.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass,
Who's
and
up
with
next?
the pitcher on deck,
Yep.
that'll force
Schwarber.
their hand here with 2
Yep,
gone.
okay. All right. Fine with me. All right. Fine with me. All right. What do we got? Who's at the plate? who's pitching? Rodriguez. Let's see here. We can go Ian Happ. 76 power. Boat. No. No. Amara's got good contact, but not very much power. I think I'm going to go with Ian Happ here. Yeah, I'm going to go with Ian Happ.
Ian Happ will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8,
Ian Happ's going to come to the plate. He's going to hit for the pitcher. So regardless of what happens,
and obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll
Craig
step
Kimball
out
is
to
coming
rethink
out.
things.
Regardless of what happens, Craig Kimball is coming out. And
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Tucker is there as he makes the catch, and
Happ
they'll
pops
up
up
out of danger as he strands the
pops
bases
up to
loaded.
short,
Cubs
and
wind up leaving them loaded. They lead it 2-1.
we're going to the 9th inning, and Craig Kimball is going to have to.
Craig Kimball comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
He's played 21 games so far. He's got 3 saves and 0-1 record. I've been really using him and Cishek. Rotating him and Cishek out as closers. Well, we'll see how that goes. I haven't pitched with Kimball much, so I want to kind of get used to how he throws. All right, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. So, Adam Frazier coming up
into
to the
box.
dish.
Adam Frazier, his last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Kimbrel is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get
Flew out the right foot for the first out.
Therefore, it is Hayward now.
Hayward chasing that one down. We got 1 out. Josh Bell at the dish.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Lays off.
That
1-0.
one was inside for the ball.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys. So we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Drilled down the line. The 3-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Baez into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I didn't know Baez was chasing
Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
We got a runner at first. 1 out. Dickerson at the plate.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll pop this one
he
foul
fouled
off
that
to the
one
left and out of play. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Got him
his
with
head
that
on that
knuckle
knuckle curve. 1-2.
1-2 count.
Bell, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball.
Got him.
3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger.
Dickerson
And there are 2 away.
watching that one,
That's
and
a
he
big
is
strike
sitting
out
down.
there with the tying run over at first base. But now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy
Colin
home.
Moran coming up to the
Probably need a
dish.
ball in the gap to
Josh
give him a chance.
Bell
So
standing
it's
at
a runner at
first.
with 2 men
So
out.
this
and
is
that'll
going to be
bring
an
up Colin
interesting.
Moran.
This is going to be interesting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
He fouled that one away.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away.
Fouled that one off.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That one was outside. That one was a purpose pitch. I'm not going to lie.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. To 2 balls and 2
Thought
strikes
he might
now.
swing at that one, but wasn't where I wanted it.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first.
Looks like the
He'll be
pitcher
off to the
spot is
races
up
on this
next.
pitch.
I'm calling for another knuckle curve. This could be interesting.
And
Got him.
struck him out for round
Ball
number
game is
3,
over.
So that'll wrap things
Cubs
up
pick
here
up
as
the
they leave
win.
a possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's
Kimball
8
gets
wins
his
in a row,
fourth
and it seems
save
like they can't do
of the
anything
year.
wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food,
Cubs
you drive
win
the ballpark
8
the
in a
same
row.
way, you do everything
Coming off the
the same
All-Star break
because
now.
you don't want to do anything to
And
jeopardize this streak.
Pitching and defense game,
God help
2-1
us
the
all.
final score this afternoon. The Chicago
We
Cubs
win
used
2-1.
a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Hendricks earned his 9th win of the year. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more,
Here now
make
is
your
our
way over to
final line score this
theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.
So it's 2-1.
9 hits,
Kyle
no
Hendricks
errors.
gets
They
player of
left
the
9
game.
runners on base.
Pitched 6 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 6
Time of the
Ks,
ball game,
gave up
2
the
hours
1 home
and
run to
40 minutes.
Dickerson. Like I said, Davis
Our
Kimball
paid
gets
attendance at
his
Wrigley Field this afternoon.
gets the save.
41,649.
Will be end up being his
As
4th.
always, we thank you for your support of Chicago
And
Cubs
thank
baseball,
God.
and remind you to
So we're gonna move on. Hendricks gets his 9th win of the season. Davis gets his 8th loss. Kimball, like I said, his 4th save.
Woke up on the right side of the bed, cooler than the other side of the pillow, yeah. Act a fool 'cause there's nothing to prove because the proof is in the pudding, do tell.
So we're gonna move on. The Cubs move to 52 and 39. We're still a half game behind St. Louis.
Happy
As
Saturday morning to you.
next
Here's the news
game
and
is
results
gonna
from
be
Friday. Looking first at the
John
NL Central,
Lester
the Cubs
against
allowed only
Chris
5 hits
Archer.
as a staff as they sank the visiting Buccos 2-1.
And
That now makes 8
I
straight
will be
wins for the
bringing
team.
that one in
The
later.
San Francisco Giants swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they
I
took
may
a
be
victory
doing
against
a
the
new
Brewers in Milwaukee
format.
9-4. Adam Wainwright earned win number 7 this season as the Cardinals downed Arizona 6-4. He is among the NL leaders in
I
shutouts.
may be doing a new format
The
for
Reds
these videos.
combined
I
for 4
haven't
total home runs
I've
as
been
they toppled
thinking
the
about a
Rockies
different format I want
12-5.
to use because
The New York Mets
because
racked up
doing
11
this-
hits as a
doing
team
this
as they took
format
down
the way
the
I'm
Fish
doing
in
it,
Miami
I'm
6-1. The
in order to
Phils
do
picked
it the
up
way I'm
14 hits
doing
in
it
total
now,
as
I'm
they
having
bested
to
the visiting
stream
Nats
everything, but I don't
6-3.
want to
The
continue
San
to
Diego
do that.
Padres knocked out 10 hits as a
So
team as they took down the visiting
I'm
Braves
going to be
2-1.
looking into a new
The Dodgers
format.
tossed
I'm
a
gonna-
combined
I'm gonna
1
try
hitter
it
as they
and
took
see
down the
if
Red
it'll-
Sox on the road
see how it
5-2.
works as far as
The
how I
Toronto
can
Blue
put it
Jays
together
combined for
before I
10
actually
hits as a
present
team
it.
as they took down the
So
Yankees
I'm
in the
gonna-
Bronx 5-3.
So there's going to be
The
it's
Baltimore
going to
Orioles
be
hit 3 long balls
a bit
as they
of
beat
a-
the visiting Rays
bit of an
8-6.
interesting.
The Indians
It's gonna be a
totaled
bit of an
13 hits as a team
interesting
as they grabbed the win
I
over the
wanna
visiting
see if it
Twins
works
5-3.
first and just
The
kinda go
Royals
through it,
smacked
but,
15 team hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 11-3.
That's coming.
Wade
that'll be
LeBlanc got the
coming.
win
I'm
number
not- I'm
7
just not
thus
sure how
far
I'm
as the
gonna do
Mariners
it.
pushed past the
But
Angels
this is
3-2.
gonna,
The White Sox
honestly,
sent
right
3
now,
balls into the
this is
seats
gonna be
as they
the end
defeated
of
the
this
A's in
stream
Oakland
here.
11-0.
And
The
the
Houston
next time
Astros
around,
swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they
probably
grabbed the
gonna
win
be
over the
doing my
Rangers
new
in
video
Arlington
format
9-7.
for this.
It was their
And
7th straight victory.
We'll see how that
As
goes.
always, thanks for tuning
I'll
in. That's
keep
all we've
you
got this
guys-
morning.
I'll keep
Enjoy
you
the games later
guys,
today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Updated on what's going on with this as far as whether I'm gonna stick with the new format or I'm gonna go back to live streaming. I'm hoping that I can go that this new format works because it'll work for me for my schedule. Because honestly, live streaming this stuff is it's hard. It's hard. It's time consuming for me, and I'm not. I want to keep doing this, but I need to find a new format. So again, you guys, you know, I'll keep you guys abreast about what's going on with this. But thank you guys for checking the stream out. As always, like, share, comment about the video, anything about this video, and just look, and just spread the love of the video, and y'all have a great night. Y'all have a great night.